Hi, Chris. Hi, Blaine. Tim. Larry. Hi, Patty. Jessica. Nice to see you guys. A bit anxious about doing the Skype. Hi, Deidre. That's my painting, actually, by the way, guys, on the wall. Shall I get you in here, Blaine? I'm not quite sure how to do it. Do you request it? So I press the cross. Yep, there you go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hi. Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah. Hello, everybody.
Yeah, so the scope.
This is a little bit better than the cops being called on us, right?
Yeah, I don't think any cops will knock on my door.
Oh,
and I haven't got any cake. I have got cake, but I won't be eating it.
You didn't eat any cake, huh?
No, Tim's been eating my cake.
Oh, gotcha. Well, happy American birthday today.
Yeah, thank you.
Still your birthday.
I was actually born Good Friday, 20th of April.
Now, is Larry going to call in?
Yeah, are you going to call in, Larry? What donuts?
The little button down there, Larry, to face. Hey, Chris, how's it going?
So does Larry have to request?
Yeah, he should be pushing that button soon. Let's see if it works. Did it work?
Hi.
I couldn't remember how I did it last night.
No, I'm
Hello?
usually requesting. Can you hear each other?
Yeah, but it's gone off my Bluetooth. I don't know what's.
You can't use Bluetooth.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, it doesn't let you use any external stuff. It's weird. I don't know why.
Oh, it's just barely daylight here. It's gone just past sunset, and I'm sitting outside. So I hope the owls. We have some great horned owls that are just off to the side of me here. So hopefully, if they get too loud, I'll make sure I go inside.
That's okay.
Background music.
They give a hoot, right?
No.
Give a hoot.
They give a hoot.
Oh, goodness.
Give a hoot, don't pollute. Remember the ad campaign back here in the
Yes, for the Forest Service. Yeah.
Blaine's time there.
Hey, I just want to say thank you so much, you two, for doing all my birthday celebrations yesterday. It was a really awesome day, and
it was really fun. You
amazing.
couldn't have scripted it any better, could you?
It was so much fun. And for anyone who hasn't seen it,
Hi, Lane.
Go to the scope. Hi, Lane. Hi, Karen. Go to the scope and have a look halfway through, and Blaine has a policeman come up and ask him, "What's he doing?"
It was crazy, huh? It was really crazy.
Fun.
Hi, Patty. How are you? I didn't see you in there.
Yeah, it was.
I've had so many messages. It's just and retweets. It's just been lovely, and just thank you, everyone. It made my birthday really great.
Yeah, that's really that's amazing that you've had so much support. It's really wonderful.
Yeah. The Periscope community is amazing.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah.
It really is. have a good time.
I say, so
Hello.
getting down to the nitty-gritty stuff. So a lot of people know.
You can do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So a lot of people know, a lot of people don't. Larry helped me get onto that venetoclax, and it was working for a while, but apparently now it's not. And I went for a bone marrow biopsy on the 1st of April, and the cancer blasts in my bone marrow have gone from 20 to 41, which was a bit of a shock. And so they've taken me off the venetoclax. They've told me it's not working, as well as the cytarabine injections. So I'm on nothing at the moment, and feeling it. My bloods, I'm still needing transfusions, and the way they knew as well that wasn't working, the venetoclax, was because my blood transfusions were ramping up as well. I was needing more. So my bone marrow is struggling to make red blood, platelets, and white blood cells. So I'm at risk of infection as well. Yeah. But I have another plan. I don't give up easy. So I found a place called the Nagorny Cancer Institute in California. And the difference that they look at, they don't look at what gene mutations that you've got. Like my specialist and many oncologist specialists will say, okay, this girl's got acute myeloid leukemia, and this is the medicine we use, and this is another medicine we use, and we'll give it to these people. It will work for all of these people, but these people it won't work for long. These people it won't work at all. So we've got nothing else up our sleeve. They don't use other medications or test, and everyone's different, so and made up differently. So what the Nagorny Centre does is they get some of your live biopsy, live cells, and they test it against lots of different chemos and combinations of chemos and off-label stuff to see exactly what kills the cancer cells and what does it in the most nicest way, like without too severe a reaction. Thank you, Karen. So I've got in touch with Nagorny Centre, and my doctors here who know nothing about it are a bit sceptical, but they're letting me have a bone marrow biopsy. So I'm having another one on the 26th of April, on Friday. It's been hard matching everything up. I went to FedEx to see if they would take it over there, but it's got to be done within 24 hours or the cells die, and they couldn't do it in under 35 hours. So I'm sending my son Tim over to the States with it. So on the 26th, I have the biopsy at 8:30, and then Tim's going to jump on the plane at 7:30 in the evening and fly over there, 12 and a half hours. He'll arrive there at 12:45 on the same day, California time, and then he'll drive the 20 minutes it takes to get to the Nagorny Centre and drop my cells off there. So that's what's happening.
So it's an analysis of the mutation that is in the cancer the type of cancer that you have, and it's a targeted treatment to that particular genetic mutation, right?
No, they just tested a lot against lots of different chemos and lots of different combinations of chemos and off-label stuff. Apparently, on their website, which is the Nagorny Centre is, I've put it on my Twitter feed if you want to have a look. There was a girl that had a tumour, and I can't remember where. Nothing was working. They gave her so long to live, and she went to the Nagorny Centre, and they found a diabetic drug actually shrunk the tumour, and she's still alive to this day.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
so they use a lot of different medications and off-label stuff just to see what kills the cancer. Now, the only problem with this is that being in New Zealand, if they find a drug that's only in the States, and I've got a problem, then I'm going to have to try and get the medication. So I might be able to get it through compassionate access, like the Venetoclax. I might be able to get it through India. If I've got to pay lots for it, I don't know what I'm going to do. But one step at a time. I just need to try this.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And the doctors are quite cynical. They're saying, well, what's she going to do if the medication's only available in America? And how's Tim going to get it across the customs? I've already looked at all that. As long as it's not infectious and I've got a letter from the doctor, he can carry it across. Yeah, and then the nurse said to me, well, we've never done this before here. This is all new to the doctors. And so it is new. And so I might be opening a doorway even.
Yep.
Can't wait.
You're helping future people as well.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
hope so. I mean, if something does come of it, then it would be really neat if it does, because it would show these doctors here that, you don't just have blinders on and just look at certain medications.
Yeah.
Well, I guess the real unfortunate thing about the whole process is that they're limited in the amount of money that they have in the healthcare system,
That
and
too.
they have to distribute it with what they have in their budgets, which is totally opposite from how the healthcare system works in the U.S.
Mm.
It's driven totally in the opposite direction. So that's the big thing that's different there, and it's a constant battle going against the system there because they do have limited funds. So I mean, in a way, you could really raise a lot of awareness there that hey, this system is not ideal. We need to think differently in order to better serve our patients
Yeah.
in this country.
And there's a lot of people that are going overseas if they've got the money and buying drugs from India, because they just haven't got. They need to step up here. They need to start changing things.
Yeah.
But it's not just my cancer; it's lots of other people's cancer, different types of cancers as well. And so everyone's vying for
And
money for their drugs.
higher profile that they've got going on now in New Zealand, just especially within the last 6 months to a year, a lot of people are going to the news with this sort of thing and saying, "Hey, we need to change this because we're leaving our people behind." Yeah, yeah. So be the squeaky wheel, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. And if anybody wants to help, you can also go to my Twitter page. I have Robyn's PayPal listed on my Twitter page, or yeah, my Twitter as a pinned post. You can click on that link and it'll take you right to her PayPal. If anybody's able to, anything will help. So
Yeah,
even if you can just go on there and share the Twitter post, even if you do that, that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
yeah,
So there is a direct link. I didn't realise. You can either get it through my email address or it's PayPal Robyn168. Is
yeah,
that right, Blaine? Blaine
Yeah,
said it
yeah.
for me.
I can't
Yeah,
remember. It's on my Twitter. I did a post right before this, so it would be there. And so
yeah.
you can find it on my Twitter, and I'm Blaine_48,
Mm.
and it's my pinned post.
And so the cost of this, if you can see it, the Nagorny Cancer Institute is in United States money is 4,950, which turns around to 7,501 for New Zealand, and the flight, which we've already booked, is 2,429. So
yeah.
yeah, that's the cost.
And so your Give a Little account is still up. It's good for a year to the end of June, and we would reset up another one for the Give a Little
Yeah,
as well if anyone prefers to give in New Zealand dollars there locally. If you spread it locally, some people prefer to do that. However, I think the PayPal is a lot more it's a lot more versatile, I believe. The GoFundMe lane, the GoFundMe is in the U.S., and so we had a hard time because the GoFundMe has to be associated with a U.S. Tax ID number, so a Social Security number. And since Rama didn't have one, we were limited to doing one in New Zealand, and that's the reason why. Um, it was a sticky thing with tax situation because GoFundMe accounts can be tax liable. So yeah,
Yeah,
that's
sounds
it
like
was.
the PayPal is going to be easier.
Yeah, PayPal is much easier, and then I believe you can take out money in any currency, can't you, Blaine?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah,
You can.
you could
Mhm.
pay the airfare, pay back the airfare or additional to India if that has to happen, that sort of thing. That
Yeah.
can be New Zealand dollars or U.S. dollars or what is it, rupees? Is that what India is? I can't remember. It's late here, so my mind is failing me a little bit, but
Yeah. It's something like
yeah,
that.
yeah,
There is
you'd be.
another option if I do find something too that's an ed joint, is that what you say it? Care Oncology, which is in London and in the United States. They use drugs that is normally for diabetes or heart medication. I've put that on my Twitter feed as well. Um, like metformin and statins and antibiotics and a medicine that deals with parasites of all things. And they've actually found it helps with blood cancer. And the pharmaceutical companies can't patent it as a cancer drug because they've been labelled for something else. And they do a FaceTime consult. You give them all the information like your pathology report, blood reports, all that sort of thing, letter from a doctor, and they give you a cocktail of these medicines, and you talk to them every 3 months, and apparently that's been really successful as well. So they're utilising drugs that aren't normally used for cancer, but they're finding that they've worked for cancer. There's a lot of research gone into it.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter what it is as long as it works. I mean, that's the beauty of it.
Yeah. So those are my only two options now. I have to say I'm anxious.
Yeah.
Sometimes I don't know
Yeah.
whether it's the illness or my anxieties that it's just trying to manage the anxiety. It's just a horrible place to be.
Hmm.
Time frame I need these funds by, well, I've already put the plane tickets on my credit card for Tim to go over. And I guess the Nagorny Centre will be taking the money out of my credit card because I've given them my credit card. Yeah, I'm a fighter, Patty. And that's what I said to the nurse. I said, this is me. This is what I do. This is why I was a good social worker, because I don't leave any stone unturned and I'm like a dog with a bone. And I want to go, if I'm going to go out trying, I
Yeah.
can't just sit around and do nothing. And it's not my nature. And
Yeah.
yeah, I'm
Yeah.
resourceful.
Yeah. And this
Nope.
is not the last or the first time that they've told you that you have no other option. And
Yeah.
you came back and you did research on your own. You did the legwork and there
Yeah.
were
Your help.
options. They just didn't they didn't do it for you, which is
No.
such a shame. But I remember Tabby telling you, you fight for you. You make sure you're number one.
Yeah, you got to be proactive.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And so the costs for this other one is so the consult is 800 US, and then the medications are $60 about every month, and the follow ups are 295 every 3 months. So it's not bad cost. I mean, if they do find a medication that I've got to pay for it, well, it's going to be a whole nother ball game. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, day time.
One step at a time.
One
Yeah.
step at a time. Yep.
And the thing is, I'll update the Give a Little with this video from today. So we've got the video on there, so everybody can share that out. And I suppose they could always go back into the Periscope history and
Yes,
replay this
Lane.
Yeah,
to
yeah,
forward it out to as many people as possible. Let it go viral, and and help out and do updates regularly to let everybody know where things are, and if there are little goals, hey, this is what we're looking at on this these are the results, and then, just take it a step at a time, because, if you look at the whole thing, it can be intimidating, but just do, okay, this has to be done, that has to be done. What's next? Okay, that's ticked off the list. Yeah.
It's been a bit scary because I haven't been on any medication since the 2nd of April when they took me off the venetoclax, and this biopsy has to be free of any medicines or chemicals. And so I'm scared the cancer's ramping up in this short time, every little ache and pain, or, it's
Yeah.
probably anxiety though, but
But
Yeah, a lot of
scary.
anxiety with it. Yep.
but
Well,
you know
you're
the
doing
thing
what
also, okay, go ahead, Blaine.
Oh, I'm just saying you're doing what you need to do right now, and that's all you can do. You're fighting, and you're going to take that biopsy, and we're going to get it here to the United States and get it checked and see where we need to go from there. And in the meantime, we can do this kind of stuff. We'll keep helping you do broadcasts every day if we have to keep your mind focused. And you got a great support here to help keep that anxiety down too. This is your network. We're your network.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
we're your family right now, so we're here
So
for you.
this is my son Tim. We're going to get feedback.
Hello.
Oh.
We might
Hello,
get a bit
Tim.
of feedback. We're in the same room.
Oh, hang on. I'll go somewhere else. I thought.
Hi, Tim. How are you doing?
Hang on. I got it
So
turned on.
he's the one that's going to go to the airport, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a biopsy. When I have the biopsy, I'll do a quick scope then, and then I said to Tim he can scope going to the airport, and everyone can watch my biopsy take off overseas.
Yes,
We're
going to make this go viral.
He's going to taxi it, right?
Yeah.
For the interest of time. Yeah, good.
Yeah,
Or Uber.
because he can get it there. We worked out in 26 hours.
Okay.
I'm going to hire a car and drive from the airport to the place.
Oh, you are going to drive. Okay.
Yep. I've driven over there before, so just got to remember drive on the right side of the road, the wrong side of the road for here.
The opposite side of the road.
Yeah, I was just thrown into that remembering how to drive on the right side of the road again, and the wrong side of the road. Oh, yeah, Christmas time when I returned to the U.S. So it's a little of an adjustment, but you get there if you follow everybody else on the road.
Yeah.
Well, when I first drove over there, what messed me up was I was turning into a car park, and I went to turn into the exit rather than the entrance.
Yes, that's the big one, because if you're following other cars in the lane, it's easy. You're just in order, you're in line. But it's when you have to go, it's like, okay, your tendency is to go one direction, and you're like, oh no, it's just the opposite when you're pulling it out into traffic, or when nobody else is on the road. So that's that. For about the first day, you have to be real careful.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
for
so
sure.
this gives Tim something to contribute to, which is really nice.
Yeah.
And I really appreciate him going over and doing that for me.
Yeah, for sure. But maybe you could give a brief rundown again, Robyn, here in just a second for those that just joined in. That way they know kind of what we're talking about here. But again, real quick, on my Twitter page, Blaine_48, you can find the link to the PayPal. If you're able to help, please help. If nothing else, please share that out, retweet it. Also, please share this scope. Let's get it out there. And Robyn's going to be trying to do updates, hopefully daily, so we can get more of a following here to get people that are able to help in any way possible, even if it's just sending you a note of encouragement. That's a way you can help as well.
Yeah.
I was just going to say I brought this little bag to carry because I needed something to carry the specimen in, and it's got to be kept chill. So I brought this little wee bag for Tim to carry it in.
There it is. There's a life-saving bag.
Yeah.
That's it.
Are they going to allow you to do the dry ice, or is it going to be an actual ice?
Well, I've got 2 ice packs. I think the hospital are going to help. It's just got to be kept. It's not frozen, but chilled. No less than 4 degrees. So we'll just pack it in with some ice packs, I guess, and he can carry it on the carry-on. Biosecurity here said it was fine to leave, and United States import people said that as long as I've got a letter from the doctor saying it's not infectious, he can carry it through.
Yeah.
If he's stopped and there's a problem and someone kicks up, there's going to be a problem with getting it there within that 24 hours.
Yeah, if I were you, I would actually notify the airline that you're going to be coming through with this, or that he's going to be coming through with it. Is it Air New Zealand, or who's the
in New Zealand?
Yeah, and then the airline can back up what your documentation in the hospital, and they'll hold a lot of weight with the customs people.
Hi, Louise. Yeah.
So give us a brief rundown again, Robyn, of what's happening. Just start again, if you don't mind.
Yeah. So my cancer's ramped up. I'm stopped the venetoclax, and I've been without medication for some time now, since the 2nd of April, so that my body is free from chemicals, and they'll do a biopsy at 8:30 in the morning on the 26th, and then Tim's going to take that, my son is going to take that to the airport, and he'll be flying on Air New Zealand to Los Angeles with it within 26 hours, we're hoping. And he'll be getting a hire car and taking it to the Nagorny Centre for them to test against chemos and combinations of chemos and off-label stuff, so that they can see what will kill the cancer cells. And then it's a matter of seeing if that medication is available in New Zealand. The flight's 12.5 hours long. Yeah, I've been following you, Denise. Yeah.
So if you're able to help, please share this scope out. If you can't do anything else, please do that. Share the scope out, retweet it, share with your followers. Let's get the word out there. Maybe there is somebody out there, people out there that can help. If nothing else, do that for Robyn. We appreciate it.
Yeah. So thank you, guys. Is there any questions? Or I've got the link on my page too, on my Twitter feed.
Yeah, you're a strong person, and you can do this. You can do it.
I'm scared.
Yeah.
But one day at a time. Take it one day. Get through the day. Do what you have to.
Really I really appreciate the help in the Perry community. You've been fantastic.
A lot of good people. A lot of really good people on Periscope.
Yeah. If anybody wants to call in, would you take any other callers if anybody has any questions?
Yeah, if they want to.
Okay, I'm going to bump off, and if anybody wants to call in, feel free to call in, okay?
Yeah.
All right, maybe like Deidre or anybody that wants to, feel free, okay?
Great. Yes, I see Tim's dropped off too, so there are 2 slots that can go in now. So I'll hang here for a bit. Yeah, so
Thanks,
we were
Deidre.
the Give a Little. We'll leave Give a Little up. We've got that until June. We can start a new one, obviously. I think we can rename it the same thing. However, I'll post this video up to Give a Little, so that can be shared within New Zealand for those who prefer to give in New Zealand, and perhaps that can be shared out easier as well.
Yeah.
Hi, Robyn. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hi. My name is Denise, and I'm here in Southern California, and I'm also a cancer patient. I have stage 3 breast cancer, so I know what you're going through, sweetheart. I know. It's a difficult road that we travel. Let me tell you, you got a lot of people behind you. I'm going to be making a donation, so we'll be getting that through to you. I'm here in Los Angeles, so if there's anything you need, please reach out to me. I'm here on Periscope. I'm on the same handle on Instagram, and I'm also on Twitter. So I know the fight that we go through with cancer and the anxiety that we go through. I just finished 16 rounds of chemotherapy last week, and I had my PET scan yesterday. So that's always a lot of anxiety for us who have cancer, because we're trying to see how much of the cancer is gone and how much remains. And then I'm also preparing for surgery. You are a fighter, you're a warrior, and let me tell you, you have so many of us behind you right now. So we are fighting with you. We are fighting with you, Robyn. I love you. We're going to be okay. All right. I'm going to drop off and let somebody else come on here. Okay.
Thank you, Denise. That's a beautiful story.
That was beautiful. And for both of you, I'll tell you, Robyn, just like when, excuse me, when we talked in the DM and you were saying that you're so strong, but you're also scared. That's very normal. And you don't have to always act strong. You need to act strong because you need to be strong. You need to have that strong part of you to fight, because if you just give up, then you're just giving up.
I just
You,
can't give up. But I'll
right,
keep fighting to the end.
right.
That's
So
what I
you have
told
to
them. Yes, I
have
said
that.
just not my nature to do that.
No, and that's fantastic. But you can break down and cry, and you can be, weak at times. That's very normal. But definitely have that strength about you, because you want that to keep going. But don't ever be afraid to break down, and always keep in touch with me and everyone else that cares and loves you. And like these kind of, you do these every night, we'll be here for you. And like I said, as long as you have the kind of strength that you have about you, where you can go out and find these different things that you can try. This one sounds fantastic. And there's a
Yes,
couple of them, which I was telling Blaine to find out, because there's Papa Bear, Alaska. His wife went to Arizona for something, and that worked very well for them. And I don't know if Blaine actually tried it. I'll talk to him. And so we can
it's
maybe get
just
in touch with him.
it's too costly for me to actually go over there. CAR T cell therapy is what would really work, but they they don't do that here. They do it in China and somewhere in Europe.
The
Yeah,
UK, do they
that's
do that?
huge money.
Yeah.
What, Larry?
I think they do it in the UK. Didn't Dr. Simpson?
Yeah, yeah, I think they do, but I think they do it too at the Mayo Centre or somewhere in the States. They do it in the States
Oh,
as
in the
well.
Oh,
Mayo
Yeah.
Clinic.
But I
and,
mean, you're looking
and
at people are selling their houses here and paying $1 million to go over there and get it done. That's just ludicrous.
It's such a
I
shame that like
haven't
these
got a
things.
house to sell. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
there's a lot of one. I would think there are a lot of them that are tests and trials that probably don't cost that much money, because they are tests. So maybe you could try to look into something like that. I'll try to look around. I'm really good at searching things out.
The
Can you?
trouble is, it's not like you go over there and just have some medication and come home. It's something that
You have
goes
to
with
stay
leukemia
there.
that you've got to stay there and be there
Right,
for a long time, and then it starts getting complex because I'm on a
right.
welfare benefit here. As soon as I go out of the country for 28 days, it stops. I've got no
Yeah,
coming in. It's
I know. You
yeah,
have the whole bit of like the citizenship and being all
yeah,
that kind of stuff. I know it's very difficult. It's a
yeah,
shame.
Well,
It really is.
Denise
It's
will have to look up City of Hope.
yeah. City of
Yeah,
Hope.
yeah,
yeah,
that,
that's California.
Yeah,
yeah,
I wish I could bring it over myself, but
yeah,
I need blood transfusions and things, though.
I know
yeah,
it's
and
very
being,
complicated.
yeah,
It
being on
is.
a plane for that long with the, blood clotting and that sort of thing on a plane being, that would be a little risky. I think you're
Yeah,
right.
Well, I'm
yeah.
sure they know how to send it. They have to be sending it for other people. So,
Mhm.
for
Yeah,
other things, so they know how to do that. But um, I just wanted to let you know that I'm here for you anytime that you'd
Thank you.
like to talk. There's like WhatsApp and stuff like that you can call for free. So, like you can break down, talk to me anytime. Be strong
Thank
for yourself, make things happen, but there's always that time you want to just talk to a friend, and I'm here for you anytime.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, because
Thanks.
we have a kinship and I care about you.
Yeah. Thanks.
You're welcome, sweetie. Hang in there, and I'll let somebody else call in.
Okay.
I love you,
Hey,
sweetie.
Robyn.
take care.
Hi, Phaedra.
I don't even know
Hi.
how do I get out? How do I hang
I
up?
think
There's,
you. I think you hit the smiley faces.
Hi, Deidre.
Hi, Robyn. I just wanted to let everybody know that it's really easy to get through PayPal, and it's pretty painless. You can put it on a credit card, or you could put it in. You get it pulled out of your checking account, and it works really slick. And like Robyn said, you can change all the currencies to whatever you need it to go to, what you want to give it to her. And so New Zealand's on the list, and you put it in there, and you send it on its way. And it takes just seconds. But Robyn, I wanted to let you know that I love you. I love you. I love the heck out of you, and I'm here and I'm pulling for you, and I will actually do a Periscope. Oh my gosh. Because that's not something that I do, but I'm here for you and for the long run, and if you need anything, you just holler.
Thank you. They've just been awesome. Yeah. I didn't know how the PayPal worked, and I've only just learned in the last week or so how it works.
Yeah, it seems much more versatile than, I mean, obviously GoFundMe is very big, but you have to have an associated tax ID number with it.
Yeah.
So
it's
PayPal is just so much more versatile.
Yeah, Blaine, you're right. PayPal is great, and it's simple and it's slick and it's easy, and all of the money goes right directly to Robyn with no fees added onto it. So that works really well too.
Yeah. Thank you so much, guys. The support's just amazing, and as I said, it affects your immune system when it releases all the oxytocin from all the love and care and stuff. It's just been awesome.
Yeah.
Especially the birthday yesterday. It was just amazing.
One we won't forget for a long time, will it?
No, we won't forget that one. If anyone hasn't caught that, go to Blaine_48 and have a look.
That was pretty funny.
Just skip all the rest of it and go to the middle when the policeman came.
That was the funniest part.
It could not have been scripted better, I have to say.
I know.
That was
especially when he's eating that food, making his hillbilly teeth.
Too funny.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, anybody else want to call in? Please feel free to it, and don't be shy.
Thank you, Karen. Yeah, Karen's been really helpful too. She rang the Nagorny Centre for me because the doctor and I were sending emails to the Nagorny Centre and they weren't replying. So Karen's also in California, and she rang the Nagorny Centre for me. Yeah. No, I'm not on Instagram. I just Twitter and Periscope. I don't do Facebook either.
Oh, that's right. You aren't on Facebook. I'm hardly on Facebook anymore these days anyway. It's terrible.
I've never liked Facebook.
Oh.
Yeah. So yeah, I hope Tim has a good trip over there and there's no incidences happen on the way.
He'll have a great trip, and we're all pushing, we're all pulling him for you and making sure, hoping and praying that things will go well, and then they'll find something from you. My guess is you'll find something that you can get over there in New Zealand relatively easily, because I had worked all these years in the medical lab, and we did this for microbiologists with bacteria, and we sent all the bacteria and we made it grow, and we tested it out against different kinds of drugs to see what drugs this bacteria was sensitive to. And that's exactly what's happening with the Nagorny Center.
Yeah, well, they've got one article in there where someone had AML in high blasts, and they found that the medication they give for hairy cell leukemia, whatever that is, actually worked for the AML. Well, here they wouldn't bother giving medication for hairy cell leukemia to someone with acute myeloid leukemia. So if that works, then that could be great.
Yeah.
So anyway, watch this space, and I'll scope after my biopsy or before it, and then Tim's going to get on Periscope. Not bad for someone who didn't like Periscope to start with. He's going to get on and scope and go to the airport.
And Rob, I was thinking, I know a number of flight crew for Air New Zealand. I'll send them a note, a couple of people notes to see if they've ever come across this. I mean, they've been flight attendants for years, so I'll see if they have any information on things that might be able to help out. making it smoother. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Thank
and
you.
tell them to fly faster.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, well, there's a little bit of a problem too because my biopsy, the booking clerks made it at 8:30 in the morning, and I wanted it as late as possible. But she was getting angry, changing all the times. It was really hard to sort of marry up the flights and the biopsy, and just and with Easter holidays as well. And then when the Nagorny Centre's open, I was getting quite stressed. I was in tears that day. But we've managed to marry it all up now. But I want to ask the booking clerk to make the biopsy later in the day, and I'm a bit frightened too. But I will. We need that time. It's got to be done within 24 hours.
Yeah, and that's why I'm thinking, if you're getting to the wire, have him take a taxi straight from the airport rather than checking in for a car and delaying it, just jump right into a taxi at the front of the airport, go straight there, he can get the car later,
Yeah, maybe.
off-
Yeah.
shave off any minutes you can, I mean, because it's a race against time. So, it's, but,
Because if those cells die for whatever reason, maybe they're too hot or they get damaged, something, that's it. We could do it all over again.
yeah, definitely Uber. I'm tired, sorry.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
I'm gonna
but
hop off here so I can type some more. But love
Thank you,
you,
Deidre.
Robyn. All right.
Thank you. Love you guys too.
yeah.
Thank you. So, yeah. Yeah. I guess we got the message out there now, and thank you everyone for listening and supporting, and thank you in advance if there's anyone going to put some money in PayPal. I really appreciate it.
Definitely everyone share it out as well.
Yeah.
I'll put it out on Facebook and link back to this video on Periscope, and we can do I can transfer it over to YouTube and post it to the Rob.
Give a little.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be great. Thanks, Larry, and thank you for all your help.
Oh gosh, it's the least I can
I
do,
so
Rob.
miss you here.
I know.
My soups are running out.
I miss our little catch up
Coffees.
coffee.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah, Tim will. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm going to say goodbye. Unless anyone else wants to join, or
Oh, Louise is back in.
oh, Louise. Hi, Louise. Hope you're enjoying your holiday. Yes, he's fabulous.
Yeah, happy Easter there.
Yeah, it's Easter.
Easter for both of you. It's not Easter yet here. Very.
And you got any plans, Larry?
Yeah, we've got Easter egg hunt with all of the nieces and nephews in the morning. So, big breath kiss. You can tell I'm getting. I started my day this morning at 2:30. 2:30 in the morning. So yeah, I'm dragging, but yeah. So kids in the morning. So it's a nice little family get together. Yeah. So.
Oh, nice. Tim
Yeah.
hasn't hunted for his egg yet.
Oh, so is it hidden outside or inside?
Oh, I brought him a big egg. A big egg for a big egg.
Larry's having a little breakfast.
Oh, funny. And so did you do anything today, or has it just been low key?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I've been winding up and getting anxious about the scope.
Well, now it's done, right? Louise, it's
Yeah,
about
now.
after 7 p.m. So.
Yeah.
Oh, look, we got somebody else. Here we go.
Yeah, this
Hi,
is
Robyn.
Karen. Hi. Karen's
Hi,
been
it's Karen.
as well.
Hi, Karen.
Hi, Karen.
Finally get to hear my voice. We talk on night usually when I can't sleep on the phone. She's still awake. So anyway,
We message each other.
It's so great that everybody's doing this for you. I just wish you the best.
and especially getting the sample and transporting it and the biopsy and all the little things that have to be worked out. But I think there's a lot of great people here on Periscope that really love you and are going to try and do everything they can for you.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I really appreciate you speaking out, because I know it's hard to ask for help.
Oh, I'm not good at it.
Yeah.
But
Yep.
yeah, you guys have been amazing. You make it easy.
But
Well, we're
sharing
here for you.
Yeah.
Mm.
Thank you.
Hey, Denise. Good to see you. Hi, Louise. Hi, Blaine. Hi, Larry. I don't know everybody on here, but hi to everybody.
Yeah, good
Karen,
to meet.
it's Karen that couldn't get onto your scope yesterday, Blaine.
Huh, I don't know why. I tried to look into that and I can't see why it wouldn't work. That's really weird.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't know either. You know, sometimes things happen. It's okay.
Yeah.
But anyway, we're all together now, so that's good news.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, for sure. For sure. We are. So, well, good deal.
Thank you. And,
Yep.
and I'll keep everyone updated and keep posting. And
Yeah, in Blaine's scope. Oh, that was so funny yesterday.
it was hilarious.
That was awesome. All
Okay.
right.
I shall say goodbye. And
Karen, I love you.
yeah, thank you. I love you guys too. And I'll just keep everyone up to date with what's happening.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Okay.
See you later.
Happy Easter.
Happy Easter to everyone too. Bye.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Thanks, Patty. Thank you. Bye.